Now, cereal eaters can be divided into those who eat high fibre content cereals for pleasure and those who eat high fibre content cereals as if they were packing explosives for a tricky demolition job. For the second lot, the key to cereal consumption is roughage, and the most important statistic on the box is fibre content, which should ideally be the equivalent of eating rope. What attracts many people to muesli is constipation. The advertising shorthand for this is Switzerland. Not all muesli eaters are dull people. Some muesli eaters put prunes on top of the muesli to add excitement. Cereal itself is split between those of you who pour into a bowl and those of you who place in a bowl. Weetabix manufacturers, for example, have been trying for years to get people to eat 3 at once. A lot more people would do this if you could fit 3 in a bowl. Sadly, you can't, unless you put them on the sides. Then they'll be dry at the top and wet at the bottom. The golden rule of cereal consumption is never let someone else pour the milk. The danger is there'll be a flooder, and before you know it, your Weetabix will be floating round the bowl before disintegrating into a formless mess. That way muesli lies. On the other hand, you don't want dry bisque syndrome, where you can't actually chew it because it's stuck to the roof of your mouth. Many cereals have a little plastic toy enclosed in the packet. This can be worrying if little Johnny accidentally eats the plastic toy along with his Rice Krispies. On the other hand, the nutritional content of the toy is roughly equivalent to a spoonful of Rice Krispies. Often these toys come as one of a set which children are encouraged to complete. During the competition, the child's consumption of the cereal remains constant. But the adult purchase of boxes soars, with the result that you end up with a cupboard full of mutilated boxes. Inevitably, however many boxes you buy, you can't find Fidget the Lidget to complete your set. This isn't particularly surprising, as there was only one Fidget the Lidget in existence, and it sits upon the desk of some managing director's desk in Outer Mongolia. The great thing about cereal is you can eat it anywhere, doing virtually anything, which is why it's a bit of a surprise that most people choose to sit behind the packet and read it. By the end of a bowl of cereal, most people have discovered what cereal Her Majesty prefers, what the daily recommended dose of zinc is, and why their life is incomplete without Fidget the Lidget.